Hey guys, so I think my last video that I did about my trade hitting take profit and going over that actually did decently well. So I decided I'm gonna go back and find all my other trades that I've taken in the past like month-ish and review them because I think that's gonna be really helpful. Now, something to note on this video is that it's far back enough, which was this is gonna be from October 3rd. 2025 on the micro e-mini S&P, so ES, okay, and it's far enough back that it won't show me the 1 minute, so I'm not going to be able to show you the 1 minute for the very clear specific entry, unfortunately, but I think in general this is still going to be a helpful review. Okay, so here we are right here. I'm going to take off some stuff here. Okay. So market opens and we have some bullish price action. By the way, the 4 hour was bullish and the 1 hour was bearish. So, you know, take with that what you will. I decided to run with the 4 hour because the 4 hour bullish bias is what I found to be working. So I found a lot of confluences. I found a lot of bullish confluence. So that's why I did this. Okay. Okay, great. So what's happening here? Okay, so this was something that I noted right away. Pre-market right here, this low right here swept out, just did a little bit of sweeping, you know what I mean? Like came all the way over here and swept this area. This area. So there was a low that was formed pre-market that did sweep a little bit of liquidity from over here. I just noted that in general. Not a huge thing to note, but whatever. And then price opens, or market opens, price begins moving around, you know. We have some bullish price action right here. And the first thing that happens is we create a fair value gap, which is really nice because this is a fair value gap in the direction of my bias, as long as it got respected, which it did. See, price comes fiddling around, comes back down into this fair value gap right here, and then starts moving out. Now, this is where I wish that I could go into the 1 minute time frame and show you. Unfortunately, I can't. But we also had another confluence. Okay, I'm not just taking this trade based off of only a fair value gap getting filled. I did take equilibrium from this swing low right here up to this swing high right here. And as we can see, price did return to equilibrium as well as the fair value gap and did start closing out of it. So what you want to do, or what I do, is I wait until we get buying pressure to close out of this area. Okay, so entering right here off of this candle would have been a smart move because there we go, because it closed out of the confluence, the high confluence area. It closed out of it, okay? So this is where I entered the trade. And again, I did enter this trade. Actually, don't think I said this yet. If anybody has an answer to this question, please let me know. I was in this trade on ES at this time because I know that I was, because I have screenshots of it on my phone. But my arrows are gone. So I'm wondering why my entry and exit arrows are missing. So if anybody knows that answer, please tell me, because I do not understand why they're just not there. It's the right chart. It's the right time. I looked, it's clearly on my phone. It's like I can see it. I was in the trade and the trade is, it's not there. So that doesn't make any sense. That makes absolutely no sense to me. I wonder if I took this trade when I was paper trading. No, I don't think so, because I remember seeing my brokerage symbol down here on the picture. No, I don't know. I don't know what happened to the arrows. If anyone knows, please tell me. Sorry, I'm ranting. Okay, so let's get back to this trade. And I'll just be very clear here. Market opens, bullish price action, creates a fair value gap. We fill in the fair value gap. We start moving out. We close out of the high confluence area, as well as we're closing, came back down into equilibrium right here, and we're closing out of equilibrium. Okay. Now, we did break structure to the downside right here. So I'm going to go ahead and think that it's possible on the 1 minute we broke structure to the upside in a more detailed, like, manner, but we just can't see it here, and I can't show you because it's too far back. It won't let me. But even with that being said, we still did have also another confluence right here. We swept this liquidity. See, see right here, there's this high over here. Well, this wick came up and grabbed it. All right, so we had a liquidity sweep. We had a fair value gap get filled and respected. We had equilibrium get touched in and respected. And potentially on the 1 minute, there was a break of structure back to the upside, and I don't know for sure. But anyway, enter right here and put your take profit where, because that was all-time highs. So, oh God, did I just lose it? No, I didn't. Okay, so that was all-time highs. So what I'm sure I was doing was during all-time highs, what I do is I'm setting my take profit somewhere that makes sense. You know, you're not going to set it somewhere crazy, but you're going to set it somewhere that you think might actually work. You know, you have to use your common sense with this and your skill with this. So I'm sure I just set it up here, and then basically as soon as consolidation started happening, I exited the trade. That's the way that I would go about this. So obviously you can clearly see we have bullish price action coming up. Let me fix this a little bit so it's not incorrect. There we go. You know what I mean? Like, as soon as consolidating started occurring, I just exit the trade. Like, because now you don't know what's going on, but you did get that leg up. So that is my trade that I did take on October 3rd. Somebody please answer why my arrows are missing, and I'm going to double check that I didn't do it on a paper trading account for practice, which is possible. But regardless, there's the trade, and it was taken off of a liquidity sweep, a break of liquidity sweep, equilibrium, a fair value gap, and yeah, cool. I love this trade. Goodbye.